Hello, welcome to Gentle Stress Relief Yoga. And have your strap or belt nearby and blocks if you're going to use them. Let's get started on our backs today. So you're going to lie flat. Move all my stuff here on our backs. If for some reason it's uncomfortable for you to lie on your back, you can always take a block and put it under your head. Like this. If it's at all possible, do try and lie flat so we can simply scan our back here and see where we are. Ideally, you have a space under your neck and a space under the small of the back. Both shoulder blades are pressing onto the mat, and so are your calves and the heels. We're going to have our left hand on our chest, on our heart, and then the right hand on the belly. Closing the eyes removes stimulus from one of the senses. We have the sense of sight, we have the sense of smell, taste, touch, and hearing. A sixth sense sometimes is thought to be pain. So be aware of whatever might be uncomfortable or hurting in your body, and then make a conscious decision whether that amount of discomfort is tolerable for you at this time, at this moment. No one says we have to be completely 100% pain-free. We all have some discomforts, little things, bigger things. Decide what you can live with, and then let that pain go. It's no longer a concern of yours. As we inhale, let's fill the belly. So you'll fill your right hand. Inhaling up, and then exhaling down. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you stop. Inhale, fill it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once more together. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 2 more breaths yourself, carving this time out of quiet, of peace, and focusing on the breath. When you're done with your second breath, stretch out the hands. We're going to be conscious of our fingertips today. And the joints in the hands, stretch them out. Let's bring the knees up. When they're up, you notice you can flatten that space here under the back, press it down. Press it down so much that you're going deep into your mat, into the ground, that you feel you start to curve up the very tips of your buttocks, and then help that up as you continue to press up towards your shoulders. Pressing up, and then bring it down in one piece. There are different ways to do bridge pose, and in this way, we're using tension in the back, tension in the front, tension through the belly. So we're making it into a very active pose. So pressing down again, and then starting to tighten in the glutes to lift up. And bring it down. Once more. Press down, tight, tight. Melt into your mat. Press down. Hands pressing down. And then lift from the hips on up towards the shoulders. And then release it down. Bring your arms out to a T. Walk both feet together to the right and take your knees and hips over. And then let's bring that left hand, my palm is up here, and my left hand comes on top. I'm on the side here. Take the left arm up over the head, opening up the shoulder there. And bring it back and open up again, shoulders on the mat. Open that left leg into butterfly here. Taking to the other side. Right comes over left. Right hand lifts up, palm to palm. Right arm lifts up over the head. And then bring it back down and open up the legs. Flip the hands over, press down with the sides of your feet, and then lift up the hips again, stretching out the feet. You're on the sides of your feet. And bring that down and take the knees up together. Right ankle over left knee. Bring the whole package over to the right. Maybe look to the left. Come on, back up. Take it off. Left over. Everything goes to the left. Maybe look to the right. Bringing it back over. And take the legs down. Let's bring them in. Just squeeze the spine flat and to bring the knees up towards the chin. And then take them back, and now we'll do the sciatic stretch. Right ankle over the left knee. Reach through to pull it all into your chest. Getting into the hips, into the hip joint. And take it down. Left over right. Pull it down in. And take it down. Fold your legs, cross-legged. And then however you can, help yourself come up to your seated pose. frame. Here we are. And let's lift the arms up. Inhaling up, fingers touch, and exhale down. Once again, inhale. Exhale. Stretch out all of your fingers. Bring them in. We're going to press out, keeping the thumb and index finger together. Press out. Bring them back and in. Keep starfish fingers. Press out. Bring them back and in. Take them up. Press to the right. You look to the left. Press to the left. You look to the right. Intertwine and press out and up and over and over and bring them down. Inhale, twist. Exhale, look over your right shoulder, look over your left. Inhale, twist, over your left and over your right. Inhale up, once again, twist. This time take your right hand behind your back. Maybe it can peek out on the side and touch your thigh as you turn a little bit more. And bring your arms up, release, same thing here, left hand behind the back. Can your fingers peek out? Now this whole rotation is from the shoulder, you're not just stretching out the arms. So in order to get these fingers out, you've got to rotate a little more and then they'll be there. And if not, they can stay behind your back. And then come forward and contract and stretch and contract. Stretch and down. Let's take the head to the right with the left hand out. And then bring up the right as the head leads over towards the left here. And open and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Head the other way. And then lead over. Which way did we have our head? Over to the right. And open. Inhale. We've taken the spine side to side. We've twisted it. We've stretched back. And we are coming forward. Reaching your hands as far forward as you comfortably can go. And then walking your hands back. Let's bring those shoulders up to our ears and down. Gently rotate and go the other way. Stretch the legs out. I'm going to go this way. And then bring your right knee up and stretch, lubricating the knee, working through all the joints. Step it across. And we're going to turn everything coming onto your right hip. Hands are faced in front, foot is faced in front, so that we can lift this leg 7 times up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reach across to the foot. And take the foot back. And let's do a forward fold here. Inhale up, exhale down. Coming up, left foot in and up, in, up, in, up, and step it across. Everything turns to the right. On your right hip, fingers point the same direction as your left toe, and lift up 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reach across. And bring the other arm up. And take the leg back. We're going to do a straight leg reverse table. Point your toes, fingers point back, and let's lift up and down. Once more, lifting up, down, lift the legs up into bow. We'll do that 2 more times, bringing the legs down and lifting up and down. Like a little seesaw. Last one, bringing them up, and think about maybe taking the balance here. Let's bring them down. Take your right leg out and in. And then the left. And then both. Bringing them back. We've already had the sides of our feet gotten ready, so that's where you are here. Remember when we lifted up? In fact, let's lift up once more on the sides of the feet. Pick yourself up and bring it down. And then come flat back over. Exhale down. Inhale up. This helps us really open up. We're tight here on the hips. And then we're top of the head down, rounding, and coming up. And flat. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Help your knees come up together. We'll come onto all fours. Spreading out the fingers. Maybe press those toenails down, and we'll do a little stretch for the foot. Lifting the knees up and down. You do it 2 more. Up, down, and up and down. Inhale and exhale exhale, round. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. Curling the toes under. Take an inhale, the head comes up, and exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Come back down to inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, slow breaths, long breaths. Exhale. And then bring yourself back to all fours. Stretch out your right leg and cross it over. Uncurl the toes and reach up. And back down. Bring it in. Left, stretching it out. Crossing it over. Reaching up. And bring it down and in. Knee to nose and out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it up and balance. Left, stretch it. I'm starting in with the nose and out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale for the balance. And take the right leg back so you can come onto your left shin and bring the arm up and over. And lift. So you can lift if your shoulder is over your wrist. Stacking the joints. Reach for the ankle. And let's release and come back. Remember, if your knees are hurting, to put something under it, or if you have the kind of mat, you could roll back. You could double your mat under your knee. Turn onto the right shin. Open up all of the ribs and lift up. Let's take the ankle. And come down. Coming onto the forearms. Let's stretch out that right leg. Take it over to the right, toes point front. And then the left arm is going to thread underneath. Reach over into your thread the needle. Right hand can come around the back or stay right there on the hip. Coming back out, back to the forearms, and roll that leg back and down. Left leg stretches out to the side. Right arm threads underneath. And the left one finds its way. Coming out, the arm is up and down. Bringing the leg back as we stay on our forearms here. And do a cat-cow, rounding, arching. Let's curl our toes under and lift up into dolphin pose. And then come on back down and stretch yourself back up to all fours. Right foot steps forward. Right arm comes around and forward and then back for shoulder rotation here. Let's curve, step under. And as you bring the right arm up and around back, straighten your front and bend. And straighten both legs and bend both. Once more. Take it back and take a breath. Step forward with your left and bring the arm around and the other way. Step up, take it back and back, down, and back, and down. Let's come into child's pose. Big toes together, knees out to the side. Press your hips back off of the wrists, off of the palms. Lift them up and press back for 3 breaths here. And then let's start to come back up into standing. So we're on all fours, curl the toes under, press back to your downward facing dog here, and shake your head back and forth. Look to your hands, let's walk up to our hands and dangle. Press out with a flat back and bring yourself to standing. Move my screen. Ready, so move these back a bit. So take this moment in mountain pose. And then let's step a bit wider than the mat. Bring the hands in. Cross right wrist over left. And take them up for your back bend. And then bring them down and open. And left over right. Up. And come over. And back. And over. And back. Take the hands down. Let's take them around the back. Lifting up and forward fold. Pull to bring yourself up. Release the hands. Take your strap. Try this. You can, if you have a nice wall behind you, lean against the wall. That's what I would recommend. I don't have a wall to demonstrate, but you can obviously picture leaning against a wall. You're going to put the strap right under the ball of your foot. hand on the hip, and lift it up. And bring it down. Let's try and lift it 2 more times. So you're tucking the belly in, pressing the pelvis forward, rooting yourself on the left, and your left hand can hold the hip so that both hips stay steady. We're lifting the leg, not the hip. Then when you bring it down, I'm going to lift the other way. This second mat's a little spongy for me, so that's why I move back and forth. So now let's start to bring this back. I want your elbow pointing up, and then the other elbow pointing up as you lift up. And bring it down. Just take the knee in and out, releasing that. And we'll do the left. Stepping forward, hand on the hip, prepare all the joints, all the muscles, all the fibers, and lift. If you prefer 2 hands to haul it up, go ahead. I usually like to keep a hand on my hip for balance. But if you're using a wall, then it is nice to be able to bring your leg up, holding your balance that way. And down, and our last one. Bringing it down. Stay there, remember? And then start, there's a turn or rotation in the shoulder. As you bring it back, elbow up, elbow up. And release that there. You can let go of our strap. And we'll take a meditative vinyasa connection. So our right foot, here, right foot is forward, left foot is back. Warrior one. Inhale, cross over. Exhale, left crosses over. Inhale, exhale. Same thing again. Try and close your eyes. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, cross over. You're not moving so your eyes can be closed. Inhale. And open up to exhale once more. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Open the eyes now to reverse the warrior. Straighten that front leg. Come over into your triangle, as high or low as you want. And then turn forward, bring your hand up, take both hands onto the back, fingers can point down or up for pyramid pose. Coming up, release the hands down and step forward. Let's take the second side. Left foot forward, right foot back, warrior one. Inhaling up. And exhale over. Inhale and exhale. Ready to close the eyes? Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, crossover. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse. And now straighten the front leg. And then shift over into your triangle. Come up a little way, turn forward. Fingers into your pyramid. Some people like to step in with the back leg, that's fine. And then bring yourself up, release. Release the tightness in the knee and step forward. Let's come on down for pigeon from downward facing dog. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let the head drop, shake it back and forth. Step in a wee bit with the left so you can lift up the right and bend it. Let's stack the hips. So let's turn to the right with our hips. And maybe look over your left shoulder or under, see your foot. And then start to come forward. Bring your right knee by your right wrist and stretch out that back leg. If you have any pain, put your block, or if you can't square your hips in a comfortable way, you can have the block under the right hip, or another choice would be actually under the thigh of your back leg. And let's go into sleeping pigeon here. In the old days, when I've seen you in person, I might be massaging your shoulders here. So you can just in your mind imagine a brief shoulder massage, loosening up the tension there. Let's bring yourself back up and take this leg around in front for the spinal twist. Once you're here, make sure you put down this left buttock, turn to the right. And then we'll take one of the binds by putting our right hand underneath and up. Come down, stretch it out. One knee over the other. Right arm up as we did before. Left arm here or reaching. Remember, you could always put the right hand here and then the left to there. Many variations, different bodies, different desires. different ways to get to the same point. And then reach that out. Roll your shoulders around once and twice. Let's come back up to our downward facing dog. Step back. Step in with the right, lift up the left, three-legged dog, bend it, and then open. Turn your hips, look to the right. And bring the knee up, left knee to left wrist, and stretch out. So I like to try and get my shin parallel to the front. Sometimes it's a pleasure, sometimes it isn't. And once you feel wherever you want to be, you can come on down. Imagine the shoulder massage right about now. And then start to bring yourself up. Back leg comes around. Right hip adjusts down to the ground as you reach out for the open twist. And then come back. Left hand scoots in and up. And you twist the other way. Releasing one knee over the other. Left arm up close to the head. Right arm comes to meet it. Release. Take any final movements you need, because your body is now able to lie down again. Let's see if it's different. Coming onto our backs. After we've practiced, stretched, and released, now you can come into your Shavasana. Being aware of how the shoulders maybe melt into the mat, the hips, the calves. No expression in the face, nothing to do, but observe your breath as you breathe in and out. I'm going to read you something as you lie in your Shavasana, just a little metta, a little blessing. May all beings be held in compassion. May all beings be free from pain. May all beings be free from sorrow. May all beings be at peace. And as that rattles through your mind, you can wish it for yourself. May I be held in compassion. May I be held. May I be free from pain. May I be free from sorrow. May I be at peace. And then in the form of this type of prayer, you can also wish it to someone else, someone personal besides all beings. May you be held in compassion. May you be free from pain. May you be free from sorrow. May you be at peace. And let's start to draw the knees up and staying in the calm quietness of the left side of the body. Turn and take a moment here in this fetal position, reminiscent of one of your earliest positions, maybe shortly before you were born. And then press yourself back up. Any comfortable seat. Bringing the hands together, push firmly. Honor your own light. Honor the light of others. Gather more light, more energy, reaching up beyond ourselves and bringing it all down again. From the divine in me to the divine in you. Thank you and namaste.